here in Mexico City. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go is the kicker, Michael Badgley. And we're off and running from Estadio Azteca. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Hey, report!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And again, it's Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jones off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He's got the first down grab and still going. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right.
All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Rasheen Ali on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have first and 10. First and 10, here's Jackson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Jackson now on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more than late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman? He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
Now from the 6 after that last play, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Ravens.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Stopped at the line on second. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal. Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts three-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Point after converted from Badgley. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Ravens 7.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Ali to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
Play fake, Jackson. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
No, we change.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. He's loaded another one up. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. We're to the 2-minute warning from Mexico. The Colts with a chance to add to their lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Blitz coming for Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st down.
Play action now with Jones. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Chased out to his right. That finds Pittman, complete. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagle, alert!
Taylor. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's another for it. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Badgley for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Ravens 7. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Ali to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Well, Brock, it has been a fun one so far, and hopefully it gets even better. Second half underway from Mexico City. On the return, here's Doolin. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. The Colts are ready for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
What are you? Return it.
Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Brought in, deep down the sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Hopkins on the slant. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Start on the ground. Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Pressure comes, Jones. That's on target to Pierce. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Running right, this is Taylor. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Raekwon Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Here's Jones to throw. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
No! Here we go!
Taylor now, up the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
And the Colts 1st down.
Let's go! 70 left, crack on 80. Let's go!
Pistol now for Jones. That down is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Michael Badgley out now. He knows how big this try is. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And we are still tied in the fourth.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, if he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Lamar off the play fake. Getting out to his left. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rodney Thomas has got it. And the Colts are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Colts take over first down.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
19, 18, go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down. Straight ahead with Taylor. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Mexico City. Colts pushing to get within range for a game winner. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Looking to throw. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Here we go. 79.
Looking to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains.
Let's go now.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing now. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. An entire game coming down to this try by Michael Badgley. This is a chip shot from the left hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Ravens.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Ali to return it. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he